Heston Kjerstad, outfielder for the Orioles. Kjerstad, 25 years old, which is a bit late to be seeing a former second overall pick coming onto his own, but I think he's here, and I think he's here to stay. Kjerstad has huge power, has been crushing it in AAA Norfolk, 10 homers and an 1176 OPS. I think he'll hit the ground running and show good power. Some contact concerns, but there's enough upside here that I want him in any league. Wilyer Abreu of the Red Sox reminds me of James Outman and Jack Sawinski. Abreu got some contact questions, career 26% strikeout rate, but he hits the ball hard, and he's performing a 905 OPS through his first 21 games. His line is inflated by a 395 BABIP. He's going to come back to earth, in particular because of those strikeout concerns, but he hits the ball hard, should give you some homers, should give you some steals as well. 7 steals in 49 games for his career. So a nice all-around outfielder going forward. Jo Adell. Yeah, Jo Adell, same guy that we've seen hitting a 625 OPS with a 35% strikeout rate heading into this year. But the guy is still just 25 years old. Look at just what he's doing this season. 2 homers, 5 steals, a 316 batting average. He's hitting the ball really hard. His expected batting average is actually 348. He's really earned his performance so far, a 52% hard hit rate. After almost a month, he's making a league average amount of contact. This is a very exciting development from Adell. Could turn into a pumpkin, so I wouldn't go all out on him, but I want to take a shot. Erik Fedde of the White Sox just coming off an 11 strikeout game against the Twins. 11 strikeouts, no walks, 3 hits, 1 earned run in 6 innings pitched. He's now up to a 2.73 ERA on the season. xFIP is at 331, SIERA at 334. His strikeout rate is now up at 27%. He's combined that with an 8% walk rate. Wish he wasn't on the White Sox for fantasy purposes. Not a lot of wins there, but he's an interesting arm that belongs on more teams than he's on right now. Keaton Winn, 26-year-old righty for the Giants. Keaton Winn so far through 5 starts has a 3.54 ERA and a 1.04 WHIP. Strikeout rate is nothing too impressive here, just 21.3%. Combine that with a league average walk rate and a strong ground ball rate, 59%. Strikeout close to a league average amount of batters while keeping the ball on the ground well and not issuing too many walks. That's a path to being a pretty successful starter. Winn is being allowed to go deep enough in games, 5 or 6 innings in all 5 of his starts. Certainly looks like he belongs. I think he's a completely solid major league starter in a very good pitcher's park. Reed Garrett of the Mets. He is a pop-up reliever out of nowhere. We get one of those every year. He's never pitched more than 20 innings in a season before, and he's never had an ERA below 6. This year, his ERA is at 0.71. His strikeout rate through 12 2/3 innings is 50%, striking out literally half the batters he's faced. He's not going to get a ton of saves in Queens because Edwin Diaz is there, although Garrett did earn 1 already. He's also earned 4 wins. Garrett, even if he's not the favorite for saves at any point this season with the Mets, being the best non-closing reliever is good enough in a whole lot of leagues. If you're in a league where you're starting a starter who you're not really sure about in most weeks, get a really strong reliever like Reed Garrett to fill that spot instead.